you don't know me, I'm Aiasha Gustave, Aiasha Tierra Rebecca Gustave as my full name. I am former Miss St. Lucia World 2010 and was granted the title of Miss World Caribbean 2010. And I'm also a recording artist working on my new album. It's in the making. And part-time model when I can. And that's about it. I've always been into music. I was brought up in music. Not saying that I had musicians in the family. I had like family members who used to be in bands, who are still in bands. I have a lot of cousins in bands in England, but for me it was just the fact that I was always around music. My mother always had music in the car, in the house. There was never a moment of silence, and even in the silence it felt almost lonely because I didn't have the music. So I was always just around that vibe, and I always loved to write, so I used to write poetry from since a young girl. My mother has all of them laminated. And from writing poetry to listening to a lot of music to just singing the music in my bathroom and then transforming the poetry into lyrics, finding melodies, I started becoming more of finding myself as an artist rather than just being somebody who appreciates music. Basically, there's a saying that says, do the best you can where you are with what you have. And I've learned to appreciate that saying for exactly what it is. And when you do your best with what you have, you can do amazing things. And it's like, for me, I overthink a lot of things. So everything in my life I overthink. So my battle was with myself to stop worrying too much with what people thought, worrying with opinions, worrying what if this does not happen, worrying what if that does not, and just focusing on the negative, changing my whole thought pattern and just bringing myself to being like, you know what, there's no what if, this will happen. When I won the title of Miss St. Lucia World, I was 17, so that was pretty awesome for me. And then when I went to the Miss World pageant, I placed 8th out of 120 girls, which was really amazing for me as well. I was 18. I turned 18 in China. So that was a big accomplishment. Then the first time I heard my song on the radio, when I was 17 as well, Here in St. Lucia, I Only Have Eyes for You. That felt awesome. So whatever you want to do in life, wherever you want to go, if it's a fire that's burning in you, it's a passion that is in you, and that is what you want. You wake up every day, you go to sleep every day with it in your mind and in your heart. You work towards that. You work towards it for you because nobody else is going to do it for you. It is your life. It is your responsibility. You are your responsibility.